Hello, welcome to VibeCoding Like a Champ with me, Paul Pinto. I'm your host, and I'm promoting this work that I'm doing, an application, a fitness application, with totally. I try to be as max as possible. Vibe coding. What I'm doing right now is the administration application. Later will come the mobile application also. This is my YouTube channel. I hope that you can follow and subscribe. And I will do it kind of once a video a day about my progress on this application. And I'm promoting these videos on my YouTube channel, on my LinkedIn profile. And you can follow also me and all my service. If you are a company and you like to include vibe coding in your process, again, don't forget and contact me. What we're going to do today. Sorry, this is forgot to close my WhatsApp. What we are going to do today, it's a totally 100% feature from backend to frontend. We call it this kind of full stack feature. Let's put it this way. I already did this with the exercises. I already did this a little bit with the reference tables, but this took a little bit longer and it was divided in several videos. So today I'm going to do only one video about it. Of course, I will be stopped because this will take time to run everything. But what is going to be important will be a full stack feature. And what is the full stack feature? It's about linking exercises that are workouts with exercises that are cooldowns or warm-ups. It means that when we're going to create our workout and we put a certain exercise as a workout, you're going to be able to put already the warm-up and the cool-down exercise if they exist. We don't have any tables about this. We don't have any infrastructure. We don't have anything on the UI about this. We're just going to give to the vibe coding, in this case to the Cloud AI, to add all this information. We just add some small information about it. And I started to put it here on my root of my project. When I have the API project and I have my admin project and the clients, that will be the clients, the mobile clients. But right now this is just basically just between the UI, API and admin. I already create the features on the both sides. And we're going to be able to see here that, for example, on the API side, we created already the exercise linking feature. This was created. I put it some what I want and put it as a requirement. And I said, please create me the API feature and create me the admin feature. This is the API feature. That will be the tables, how we're going to do the linking, the constraints, what's going to be with it look like the API. I already review all of this. This looks everything cool. This is the most of the documentation about it, and then he created on the UI. Let's put it on the top. The UI, how it's going to be, the linking model, how we're going to do the search, and where it's going to be, and all these things. Then I can link all the exercises, the constraints about linking. Of course, I will not be able to link workouts with workouts, cooldowns with cooldowns, but we're going to be able to link the right things. Here is all the linking, all the description of the linking of this feature. Like I said, I already reviewed this. I'm going to make pause here. I'm going to start with the API. As soon as the API is done, I'll come to show you how it looks like in the Swagger interface. See you in a second. I'm back. Now everything was done. All this full stack feature was implemented in one day. I'm going to show you in the last operation was to creating the manual test that we're going to be able to run. Not going to run with you here, but just to show that this is still everything in progress, because I said that not move, because you finish, don't move anything to progress, to complete, keep it in progress. I will test it and then we will pass it to the complete. This feature was implemented. If you go here to the exercise, maybe I'm not running this. Let me see. Let me take a look. No, I'm not running the admin. I'm running this one. Let's see then. Okay, now we can go here to the exercise. There's a few things that are not working as expected. For example, we should have a kind of icon already on this on the item that we can create to add link warm-ups and workouts, and we don't know very well where to go to do that. But I know that will be inside here the view, and inside the view we're going to be able to move scroll down, and here you're going to be able to link the warm-ups and the cooldowns, and here you're going to be able to say I want to have the warm-up exercise and add this link, and I'm going to add the other one also, and now I have these both warm-ups exercises for this exercise. I even can reorder it, and I can add cooldown. I have it here, an example of a cooldown, and now I have this cooldown exercise. I can remove it, this I can delete it also, and I can add it again. This is the main feature. There was almost no changes made it for the initial work on the API side. There was some small error related to the if we're going to delete, clearly they're making a hard delete or a soft delete. I thought initially that we were going to do a soft delete, but the soft delete was giving problems because as soon that if I deleted this guy here, there will be a foreign key reference anyway. It's just not active, and then if I want to add the same exercise, it's going to give me that as a reference key, a foreign key violation, and then I just have to make it that change, say that instead of doing in this case a soft delete, do it hard delete. That was the only change that I made on the API. The API took me around 2 hours to finish. 2 hours, around 2 hours and a half. It was. Let me see if I can show you. It was. Here is it took more or less 2 hours over 16 hours and a half that was estimated initially. I started doing this around 10 o'clock, around midday in my time, it was finished the API. And now it's around 5 o'clock, 5:15 right now. It means that it took me more or less, I didn't start right away, it was kind of about 1 hour later, around midday and a half, between midday and a half, 1 o'clock until now, took me to do everything on the UI. The UI took a little bit longer. Here is going to say that it took me 7 hours because for some reason it says that I started doing everything at 10:50. Everything was created at 10:45. It then because of that, it's going to say that it took me almost 7 hours to finish everything, more or less, because it's already 5 o'clock, 1700. Where it is the final report. You see, I have several reports of checkpoints. Say that when you reach this point, do everything, run all the tests, make sure there is no warnings, make sure there is all the tests are passing, and I put in here that everything is success. All the tests that we added, all the tests are that failed, the success. Then I can come and say, for example, sometimes you're going to tell me something like, here I just ignore some tests because of a previous failure. They were already failing, and I go to him and say, no, the previous report say that everything was green. It means that if you have some problem because you had the problem, and then he goes and try to fix it. It's I always have to create all these checkpoints to make sure that it doesn't go on the huge hallucination. And then if we continue to go down, he already did all this test. We're still here ready for testing because now we're gonna have the documentation, and this is the manual testing guide, and he said that what we should do it, all the steps to make sure that everything is working. And I already did a few of those steps, and everything is working as expected. And this is the end, the final report. It took more or less 7 hours 52 because somehow he tell me that it started at almost 11 o'clock. It was not that way. I started almost 1 o'clock. I don't know why he has it. but nevertheless it took 7 hours 52 out of 16 hours that was initially planned. Tasks complete, they still, this task that is still not complete because this is the manual test, and then everything that he did it here for the implementation of this task. Everything still in progress. Now I'm just going to tell him, now let's move it everything to complete. Let's finish this task done. And this is a full task, full feature, and full stack feature from the back end to the UI, to the UI in the as web in the Blazor. Could be in any other language. In this case, I choose Blazor. And this feature took me around 1 day, and according with the estimation, should take it around 4 days. Yeah, around 30 hours. And if we see this in a good way, if we put it in this agile card, should be a task that goes between 3 and 5. This should be the task, and we will able to do it with one story point, or one story point basically. We can do this kind of feature, and we still have time for to the rest of the day. Didn't finish yet. This is if we have all the information, if we have all the patterns, the right patterns from your point of view of developer, we'll be able to do that. But there was a few things that I need to go there and try to fix it. There were some errors on the tests. He goes always in a loop with the tests, and sometimes we need to go and fix it and about ourselves and tell him, okay, this is the problem. When you see this kind of situation, always fix it this way. We always have to do that. This is still not a very seamless project that you just put some inputs and it's gonna create everything in a couple of minutes. It doesn't work that way yet. Maybe in the future, but we're gonna need to create all these prompts around all this process that it say follow this, follow that, follow this, follow that. And this is very important for the point of view of the development. Otherwise you will follow, you will hallucinate, and you're going to do whatever you want, and when that happens, that is not going in a good direction. This is from now, this is a full feature, full stack. It's a full stack feature that was implemented in 1 day. Here it's a little bit complex, and this is what I want to show to you. The next feature that I want to implement will be the building of the workout based on all this information that you create exercise, create all these links, and we're going to be able to build workouts with all this information. This will come for tomorrow. See you tomorrow then.